The Musée de Louvre is the largest museum in the world. In this video, I'm going to talk about what to see at the museum, as well as a few tips, operating hours, how to get free admission, and more based on my experience spending 8 full hours there. Coming right up. Hi everybody, I'm Antoinette and welcome back to my channel. I like to give you the tips, tools, and resources to help you do the things you want to do. If you want to know what to see at the Musée de Louvre, then you are in the right place today. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button if you're excited, and let's get right into the video. The Louvre Museum used to be a royal fortress back in the 1200s, then it was converted to a royal palace, and in 1793 it turned into the world-class museum that you see and know today. It has 5 levels and 3 different wings named Richelieu, Sully, and Denon. I used the Paris Museum Pass to skip the very long lines to get tickets. I went straight to the security entrance and got inside of the museum. I also use that museum pass to check out a couple of other monuments in Paris. You can check it out in the description down below, as well as the link above, and I link directly to how you can buy it. Let's get into what to see at the museum. As I said before, the museum used to be a fortress, and when you go downstairs into the celly, you can see the original fortress walls. It is amazing. There's also the history of the museum, so that provides a really nice foundation. Get it? Foundation? For the entire museum experience. When you decide to emerge from the celly region, you can check out the Winged Victory of Samothrace at the top of the staircase in the Denon section of the museum. It is magnificent. As you ascend upon the stairs, you will see this gorgeous, headless, winged Victory standing strong and tall. It is absolutely breathtaking and a can't miss sight. There's also the world famous Venus de Milo in the celly wing. That is a very crowded exhibit, so make sure you time your visit correctly and come either during the early morning hours or perhaps in the evening to catch a good glimpse of the statue. There's also the seated scribe in the celly wing, which dates back to the 4th or 5th dynasty. And don't forget to check out Hammurabi's Code, which is the longest surviving text from the old dynasty. Next, we have the Denon wing, where you will find the most famous painting, arguably, in the world, which is the Mona Lisa. Everybody goes to see the Mona Lisa, so expect large crowds in those areas, but usually people are pretty patient and they will take their turn up at the front taking pictures. I hate to break it to you, but the Mona Lisa is not that tall of a painting, especially when you turn 180 degrees around and see the largest painting in the paintings wing of the Louvre ever right behind it. At 22 by 32 feet, the Wedding Feast at Cana is a magnificent portrait. It is massive, especially when you turn back around and see that little teeny Mona Lisa there. Also in the Denon wing, you can see the Galerie d'Apollon, which houses the French crown jewels. I have never seen jewelry this magnificent. The colors are splendid, and you will see tiaras, necklaces, earrings, perfume bottles, brooches. There's a lot to see in the different display cases, so check those out. To get around, the museum has a couple of different types of maps. The first map is an interactive map which can be found online. This map shows you all of the different regions of the museum in this really cool interactive display. Once you click on it, you can decide to look at the different featured exhibits in each of the areas, as well as browse each of the different floors. There's also a PDF map that's available in 13 different languages. So once you actually get to the museum, you can pick up one of these maps, or you can download it in advance. These maps are a quick view of each of the different floors and wings, and they also give you some really helpful information on tips on how to visit and how to plan your different visits, so you know where you are at all times. Before you go, you can also pick up a couple books to help plan your journey as well. There is the Pocket Louvre, as well as the Musée de Louvre, all the paintings, and also Rick Steves' Paris. I have all of those links down below to those books that'll be really helpful for your Paris and your Musée de Louvre visit. The museum is open every day except for Tuesdays. Tuesdays it is closed from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and until 9:45 p.m. on Wednesdays and Fridays. Each of the rooms close a half hour before the end of the night. The museum is 17 euros for adults to enter, and kids under 18 are completely free. If you want everyone to have free admission to the museum, then check out those first Saturdays of the month from 6 p.m. to 9:45 p.m. where there are special viewing hours. And don't forget about Bastille Day. That is the only other day that you can get free entrance into the museum. And as a few additional tips, the museum is accessible by the bus and the metro stations, and it is accessible for wheelchairs, walkers, strollers, etc. And you can get free wheelchairs, walkers, and strollers, etc. underneath the pyramid, so check those out in addition to the free lockers. There are restaurants and food kiosks available inside the museum, although they are pricey, so I suggest you eat a hearty breakfast or a lunch before you visit the museum. There's also a free app, so if you want to help plan out your trip beforehand, or if you just want additional information as you're going through the museum, download that free mobile app, which is linked down below. As my final tip, don't forget to check out the museum's website for any wing closures due to renovations. This is important because if there's something specifically you want to see, you want to make sure that you can actually see it on a day that it's open. So those are a few tips and general information for what to see at the Louvre Museum. I hope you found this helpful, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and check out those books that I listed if you really want to get a great understanding of what to see and what to expect at the museum. Don't forget to check out the Paris Museum Pass, as well as my Planning a Trip to Paris series, where I talk about cheap public transportation options, Versailles, Palais Garnier, and a couple of other major sites. Click that like button and share this video with a friend, as I like to say. Now that you know what to see at the Musée de Louvre, it's time for you to frolic, have courage, and go and see all of those beautiful pieces of artwork. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye, y'all.